Her faith shapes everything she does. This former elementary school teacher turned stay-at-home mom is using God and music to shape her children's lives.
Fox 45's Cary takes us to Springfield for this week's dedicated housewife.
She's a really good teacher.
Words of praise for Cary from one of her star pupils and son. Lori, a former elementary school teacher, says the decision to homeschool her two boys was more a calling than a choice.
I just really felt convicted that that's where God wanted me to be at the time.
I think she has just a vision for what she does. I think she knows what's important to her and our family.
Lori left the classroom after her oldest son Colton was born nearly 2 months premature.
It was real stressful because he was on a heart and lung monitor. He had sleep apnea, and he wore that for about 15 months.
Lori says her faith, family, and friends got her through that tough time. Now she uses her time as her children's educator to teach them more than just reading and writing.
You have time with them to train them and teach them more about God's Word, and you can pray together. And
Lori also volunteers at her church, teaching youngsters and singing in the choir. She and her husband's love of music has rubbed off on their kids. Whether she has future musicians or doctors or teachers, Lori says she'll measure their success in another way.
Even more than a future occupation, right. I would be even more feel blessed to have them just serving God and doing, what He would want them to do.
In Springfield, Cary, your local news source.
Lori says with all the musicians in the house, they may start a family band someday. Well, if you know someone who is a dedicated housewife, you can nominate them at abc22.tv or fox45.tv.
Will the trial go on? Straight ahead, Saddam Hussein is supposed to be back in court tomorrow, but security threats could mean another delay.
And fire in the sky. Some people down under get quite a scare and quite a show when something streaks across the horizon.
Well, temperatures will dip into the upper teens tonight, but it looks like single-digit temperatures coming our way a little bit later on this